from the 812. Last stop, sir. Everyone is to leave the train.
But I'm the only one. And I don't recognize this place.
I don't know what to tell you, sir.
Wait. I don't know where I am. Help me. Please. Hey, little one. Are you lost too? Where's your owner? Elfie. Ha, what an adorable name. Ah, no address. Now, who could you belong to? Wait! Hey, wait! Don't hold up there! I'm not young like you seem to be. You seem to know where you're going. Watch this. What is this place? Elfie? Where'd you go, girl? This feels familiar. I'm supposed to be here. I don't think those are the floorboards creaking. Better get my cane, huh? The kite. Ah, I remember now. Emily. We never did finish that, did we? Ah, but that's okay. No matter what we did, it didn't matter. I was just happy to be spending time with you. Dad, remember dancing to this song with her. We could dance to it all night long. What a beautiful day today. Well, oh, I should get outside and enjoy it. This is Sophie's writing, and she's called me the troublemaker.
Aren't you going to return your books, Soph?
That depends. Aren't you going to leave me alone?
You should return them.
And you should mind your own business.
They're not yours. They're the library's.
I'm not finished with them yet.
Enough, you two. I can hear you both from downstairs, for Pete's sake.
Bernard, aren't you coming outside? I need help in the garden.
It's harder to find places Sophie didn't travel to on this. Who's that handsome fella? Well, Mom did a better job with Sophie. Oh, but there again, she didn't fidget as much. Been meaning to get that darn lock fixed. Now, what was this for again? My treehouse? No, that can't be right.
Bernard, sit still.
Why is it taking so long?
Portraits require patience.
This house could get so cold. I always loved it when Dad would come in with chopped logs, even after a hard day at work. Always the hero. Let's see what's for dinner tonight. Maybe I'll make some tea later. Oh, yuck, asparagus. More fun to play with than to eat, if you ask me.
Bernard.
My hair stopped growing long time ago. Better protect the old noggin.
Elfie, that's supposed to go around your neck. How did you... Never mind.
We were quite a match, weren't we?
Warlocks don't even have claws, Danny. Get out of here.
I am the Crab Warlock! Ooh.
Okay, clearly you can't be the Warlock because you don't know what one looks like and sounds like.
Oh, so that's what you were looking for.
Maybe I'll play in my house a little later.
Bernard, are you there? Bernard, it's so good to see you, darling. Won't you give me a hand with the plants? Careful, dear. Too much water can be just as deadly as no water at all. Gently now. It's best to water them early in the morning or late in the evening. That way you avoid the sun going through water droplets and burning the leaves.
There are so many palinkas here.
Those were always her favorite.
Palinkas are my favorite. They were used for my wedding. That's good. Run along now. Bernard, you've done a wonderful job.
Elfie always came in making mud tracks. I could never tell if Elfie loved baths or hated them. In either case, they were not fun.
Bernard, my boy, I've been waiting for you. How about a fishing trip with your old man, eh? Grab that fishing rod and hop in the boat. Let's catch ourselves a big meal. Beautiful cast, Bernard. All we have to do now is wait.
For how long?
So impatient.
Well, the fish determine that, not us. While we wait, why don't I tell you a story, eh? There once was a small train that took the same route every day. It was happy with the route and didn't mind that it was the same day in and day out. But one day there was a terrible storm, and the little train could not see where he was going.
What happened to him?
Patience, lad. Just as we must wait for the fish, we must also wait for the story to be fully told. Now then, there was a powerful, terrible storm that swept through the land, and the train could not see his usual route. He chugged and chugged all night, but still was not sure where he was. By the time the storm cleared in the morning, he was lost.
Dad, I think I got one.
Easy there, lad. Slowly lower your rod while reeling it in. When the fish is pulling like that, just stop reeling for a bit. When it stops pulling, you start reeling again.
I think I got it.
Well, that fish is too small. We can't eat him.
But what does that mean?
It means we toss it back and try to catch a bigger one, eh? Now, where was I?
The train didn't know where he was and was very scared.
Oh, yes. The little train did not know where he was and was so scared. Mustering all the courage he had in him, he kept chugging along, hoping to find his usual route. As he chugged and chugged, he noticed a blue mountain to the west and practically fell off the tracks with joy. The mountain was on his route, but wait, it was on the wrong side.
Oh no!
Oh yes, but the little train was not scared. He knew what to do. He chugged and chugged away, his eyes never leaving the mountaintop, since this was his safety, his home. As he chugged along, he began to look and wonder, had the mountaintop always been that beautiful? Had it always been that shade of royal blue? It was so magnificent. How could he have not noticed it before? As he gazed up at the mountain, he began to slow his pace and eventually simply stop. He knew that it wouldn't move and that he would find his way back, but in this moment, he wanted to enjoy it in a way he never had before.
But why? Why didn't he just keep going? I would just keep going.
I know, lad. It's probably something you'll understand more when you're older.
I've got another one.
Nice job, lad. I hope it's a big one. I've got it. You make me so proud, Bernard. Your mother will be so happy now that fish is on the menu tonight.
That was my first memory. At least I think it was. Fishing with Dad. Yeah. Almost. The lake. The bait and tackle box. Dad's cologne. Oh, yuck. You know, we always begged him not to wear it, but wear it he did, and now that's the only way I can think about him.
Bernard, what's wrong?
Mom!
What's wrong, darling? There's Elfie.
Mom,
It's okay, darling. Everything will be okay. I can help.
I was playing catch with Elfie over by that hill, and she ran off.
Bernard, look at me. It's okay, I promise. The park has a large fence around it, so she can't be too far. But we better find her quickly because it's about to storm.
Okay.
Have I ever broken a promise that I've made you?
No.
Never.
And I promise we'll find her, okay?
Okay.
What are we ever going to do with that dog? She's just as much a troublemaker as you, wouldn't you say?
Mom could always save the day. I wish I'd told her that back then.
Now, show me where you were last playing with her. Excellent. Now, she couldn't have gotten too far from here.
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Hold on just a minute, Bernard. There's a better way. We have to put on our detective caps first.
But I don't have a detective cap.
It's just an expression.
Expression? Like feelings?
I have Mom to thank for my extensive vocabulary.
More like a saying. Now, we have to find Elfie's paw prints to see where she went.
Like a real detective.
Yes, I suppose so.
But I don't have a magnifying glass to look for the prints.
It's okay. You can just pretend for now.
Okay, I'll pretend to have a detective cap, too.
Okay, whatever floats your boat.
You mean like when I go fishing with Dad?
No, it's just another one of those silly expressions.
No wonder I use those so much in my manuscripts.
I wonder why she decided to run off. At least her tracks are easy to follow.
She went that way. Let's go, Mom. Elfie! Come here, girl! Elfie, wait! Mom, why did she run away again? Does she not want to play with me?
On the contrary, darling, I think she's the one being playful.
Contrary? Like a canary?
Opposite. She wants us to follow her, but I don't think she wants to be caught.
Oh, okay.
It just means that we'll have to be careful.
Like sneaky?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, like a ninja.
Sure, if you want to think of it like that. Your imagination's bigger than you are, darling. Quick, Bernard, behind that tree. have to be quiet. You don't want to scare her away.
Just like a ninja.
Exactly.
What do your ninja name?
I don't know. What's yours?
Danger Star.
I like that. I'll have to think on mine. Where do you think she's going?
I don't know. A different dojo, maybe?
Shh. She'll go away. Mystique.
What's that?
My ninja name.
Cool.
Danger Star. Try catching her now. She just wanted to play with her new friend.
There you are, Happy. We've been looking all over for you.
It looks like they just wanted to play together.
Sounds about right. Annie, grab your backpack, kiddo. It's about to pour.
Maybe we can meet up again? Elfie and...
Happy.
Happy. And play together.
Annie would love that. Annie! We have to get going, but maybe next time.
Us too. Yes, next time. Come on, darling, you'll catch a cold.
She was always fretting, and for good reason.
It's okay, Mom. It's just water.
I guess so. It's just this day hasn't gone so well, has it?
What do you mean?
This was one of my favorite days with you.
Delphi getting lost and now the rain.
Really? But I had a lot of fun with you today.
You did?
Yeah. We got to be detectives and ninjas, and now we get to play in the rain.
Oh, well, that's nice of you, darling. But I haven't played in the rain since I was your age. Adults don't really do that.
Why not?
Well, it's because, honestly, I don't know. It's just silly, I guess.
What's wrong with being silly?
Well, That's a good question.
Then come on.
Oh no, Bernard, I can't.
Why not? It's fun.
My first bad memory. Elfie getting lost. Of course, it didn't turn out to be too bad in the end, did it? I was able to make Mom laugh. Oh, I loved it when I could make her laugh.
Just like that, the prince had slayed the dragon and rescued the princess. The princess fell in love with... The princess did not immediately fall in love with the prince. But princess, proclaimed the prince, I have slayed the dragon for you. I have slayed the dragon so that we may be together. Do you not love me? The princess thought deeply about this. A part of her loved the prince, but another part of her heart was torn. She had thought she loved the prince for a long time before he slayed the vicious dragon. But something was off about the prince. But what was it?
Thinking up those wonderful stories again, darling?
Trying to. I need to come up with a perfect ending.
The perfect ending, huh? I think it'll help if you're able to write it all down, don't you?
Everyone, settle down. Enough! What Bernard did wasn't funny. It was just, well, rude. I will have order in my classroom. Do you hear me? That's it. No recess today for anyone.
Oh.
I mean it. And you all have Bernard to thank.
Way to go, Bernard.
I can't even remember what I did. Now I remember.
There once was a girl named Emily. She had beautiful brown hair and caramel eyes to match. One day she was playing on the playground and...
Bernard, what are you doing?
Nothing.
That was close.
Man, math is making me hungry.
What was that? There will be no giggling in this classroom. Zip it up.
Come on, only a few more minutes until lunch. Hang in there, Bernard.
Bernard, I'm so happy you volunteered yourself. Come up to the board and solve this problem. You did your homework, didn't you?
Sure didn't.
I'm glad.
Come up to the board and solve this problem. Yes, Mr. Penfield. We're all hungry. But you can't have my lunch. Looks like somebody hasn't read the operations chapter like they were supposed to last night. Now, who can tell me what... Can anyone else, besides Emily, tell me what the answer is? Perhaps your brother, Griffin. Solve the equation.
7?
They don't pay me enough to do this job. The answer, students, is 1. First, we divide and multiply, then we subtract and add in the... Sit down, Bernard. Your hall monitor duty doesn't start until noon. Wait, if your duty doesn't start until then, who's supposed to be out there now?
The first snow of the season! I can't believe I'm missing out on a snowball fight.
Now who can tell me what goes after division in the correct order of operations? Anyone? Hello?
Totally won last time. You lost, Griffin!
You didn't hit me, Penfield! Andy said so!
Andy's lying! I would totally beat Griffin this year with a snowball cannon.
No recess? What's next? No lunch?
For homework tonight, I want you to do the even and... I see you all looking at that clock. Lunch will not come any faster the longer you stare at it.
Maybe Sophie will take me on one of her adventures one day. Where did she want to go first? I can't remember. What should I read next? I'm sure Sophie will recommend something. Mom said that in order to be a good writer, I have to read a lot of good writers. I better start making a list.
No, Mr. Penfield. Now is the time to sharpen your mind, not your pencil. You may use that when I'm done with my lesson.
But my pencil broke. I can't take notes on what you're saying.
You can get them from Emily. She's behind you. Now, off with you. You've interfered with my lesson once. Don't let it happen again. You're quite the explorer today, Mr. Penfield.
And every day, for that matter.
Sit down, for heaven's sake!
That's it, lad. Great cast. You got a big one, lad. I can feel it. Reel it in.
Bernard! Bernard! Are you paying attention? Hello? Emily Holcomb, what have you got there? Let me see it.
Caught red-handed. No getting out of this one.
The math monster? Is this supposed to be me? Bernard, I've had it. To the principal's office with you.
Does this mean we get recess?
No, it does not, Griffin.
Aw, man!
I put that woman through so much turmoil. No wonder she couldn't wait to retire. It was probably because of me. Well, Griffin had a part too, I guess. I haven't heard from him in... Well, I don't think I can remember the last time I saw Griffin. I remember the last time I saw Emily, though. I won't forget it.
Now you both know you have to eat your veggies.
I'm too old for this.
You're too old for this? Where does that leave me?
You're a granny. You have to eat your veggies in your old age.
Enough, you two. Your mother prepared this wonderful asparagus for us, and we should enjoy it.
Thank you for your support, honey.
You're welcome.
Whoa! No, wait.
I don't want it either.
Both of you will have to finish the asparagus by the end of dinner.
Ugh. Wait, why doesn't Dad have to eat it?
Yeah, why not?
Later for us.
Oh, it's no trouble.
Annie's been dying to get her hands on that book ever since Bernard showed it to her last.
Psst. 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 I heard you the first time. What do you want?
I'm bored.
Remind me again why that's my problem? Just do your homework. You're going to get us in trouble.
But I'm done with my homework. Okay, I have like 3 problems left, but then I'm done. Can't we do something? Please? I need brain power.
Will it make you stop bugging me?
Yes.
Do you promise?
You have my words.
What are you writing this time?
It's a story about an alien among humans.
Okay, weirdo. I'll take the paper as your promise.
Yay!
Bernard, what's going on over there?
You gotta be quiet. That's the only way I'll play with you.
Okay.
Just give me 10 minutes to finish these problems.
But I want to play now, and I gave you my words.
I'll still keep my end of the promise, but in 10 minutes.
No, come on, please. Let's play Floor's Lava.
Never got tired of that one.
You're making the table dirty. Get off.
Nard, you better be doing your homework.
See? 10 minutes.
Getting closer.
She's on fire.
Bernard, if you throw one more thing at me...
We got her now.
I'm going to kill you!
Run!
Uh-oh.
Run!
You messed up my hair! You'll pay for that.
Ooh, so Mom's gonna be mad when she sees that.
And that's the least of her worries after what happens today.
Staying out of trouble, I hope? Nard, if you don't go entertain yourself, I'm going to give you a book to read instead.
Okay.
On math.
No, I'll find something.
That's what I thought. Now, go and find your sister.
What do you want?
Just trying to find stuff to do. Mom's gonna make me read a book on math if I can't find anything.
That's not even close to a just punishment for what you did. It'll take weeks to get the ham out of my hair.
I just wanted to play.
By throwing a sandwich at my sister?
You've got to learn to be patient. Like me.
Her virtue, not mine.
Okay, I'm,
One. It's difficult, but worth it in the end.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you.
How? No shampoo is designed to be ham resilient.
I don't know. What do you want?
I want to get in there.
The restricted section? Why?
I think there's a first edition copy of Jane Wind.
Jane who?
Forget it. It's a classic. You'll learn more about it when you become more cultured. Like me.
So why don't you go and get it?
So why don't you go get it? Because it's in the restricted section and we don't have a key? Mom has it.
Correction. The key is on the front desk.
How did I know that?
How do you know that?
I have my ways.
Ugh, whatever. Just sneak down to the front desk without Mom seeing you and grab the key.
And then will you forgive me?
I'll consider it.
Yes!
Nard.
But you have to be quiet.
Not one of my strong suits.
Got it.
You're the best. Well, here we go.
Where's the book you want? Jane Eyre, right?
It's Jane Wind, and I don't know where it is. We'll just have to explore. Follow me.
Got it.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Nothing good has ever come out of you saying that.
Trust me.
Oi.
Got it.
You're the best, Bernard. Thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you. Come down here before Mom sees. Oh, wait. Before I forget. Promises kept.
A tradition that lasted a lifetime.
Yes, I knew we would get it.
Wait, watch out!
Sophie, Bernard, what's going on up there?
Oh no, what are we going to do?
Follow me. And be quiet. We can't get caught, or she'll actually kill us.
Hello? What was that noise?
Now what?
We gotta move the boxes to get through.
We? Nope. Those things have dust on them. You move them. I'm not touching those.
I can't move them. I'm too small.
I don't know what you would do without me.
Me neither.
Ew! Gross. I'm seriously going to need a shower after all this.
We did it.
But I think I deserve most of the credit.
Can't argue with that logic.
She's blocking the way.
We gotta lure her somehow.
Okay, you see that pile of books?
Yeah?
Try throwing one of them. That should get her attention.
Are you kidding? I'm not throwing a book.
Why not?
These books are like 100 years old. I'm not damaging one of them.
It's either us or the book that gets damaged, Soph.
Fine. But you do it.
Sophie, Bernard, what's going on up there?
Crawl under there, quick. Ew, spiders. Gross.
What do you two have to say for yourselves?
What? We were doing our homework.
Yeah, Mom. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I remember thinking I would never see the light of day after that grounding. Making soufflef. Now that was more difficult. A smile sufficed, though, at least for her. I think we shared something more serious. Something that bonded us together in a way that I couldn't with Mom or Dad.
You did.
I refuse to believe it.
You laughed. You did. Oh, Bernard. Okay. Didn't Mom laugh when Dad put the asparagus up his nose at dinner?
She absolutely did.
She totally did.
2 against 1. Guess I can't talk my way out of this one. Your father could talk his way out of any situation, couldn't he?
And if he couldn't, he'd just say,
I don't know.
Go
ask your
just
mother.
go ask your mother.
He didn't.
He did.
The nerve of him. I never knew. Even after, I'm still finding out more about him.
Bernard, why don't you go put on Dad's favorite song on the gramophone upstairs? You know the one.
Strong arm.
That's your favorite song, Bernard.
I'll miss this with you. At least I have the memory.
That's the one. Come, dance with me, Mom.
Bernard, why don't you sit down? Relax a little.
If only we had more time.
I think I remember Dad wanting some help around the tool shed. Looks like Mom's been busy. They've just been watered. No need to tend to them now.
The Polenkas look ready for potting. Should have grabbed them for Mom. Dad made the door a little bigger so I could step through when I was a teenager.
Hey, lad. Glad you could make it. I need some help building something. Come on over. Grab this side of the tape, will ya?
Thanks. Now go over and stand on the other side of the table while I measure the cut. Make sure to keep a hold of it.
Remember when Elfie used to come in here?
Yeah, kinda.
That dog always made a ruckus no matter where she went. Reminds me of someone else? Okay, I'm done. You can let go now. Come on over and hold the planks while I saw one end off.
I really do appreciate this, lad.
I remember, like, 2 years ago, when Elfie came running in here while you were painting that dresser you had just built for Sophie, and she...
She ran right into the paint can and knocked it over. You and Sophie spent days trying to get the paint out of her fur.
Pretty sure we never got it all off before.
Well, that's it as far as the sawing goes.
Hand me the smash thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Dad, that's gross.
It's just potato salad.
But why is it slimy?
I think you'd better stick to baking, Robert.
Old Bethesda kept in shape all those years, minus a few scratches, and one minor sinking incident that caused Sophie never to step foot in it again.
Whoa, let's not give your mother a scare. That's the one. Oh, I almost forgot. Bring me that can of nails, would you, lad? Son, look, I know Elfie, well, passing away so suddenly has been hard on you.
No, it's fine.
Son, you don't have to pretend with me. I know you want to be strong for your mother and your sister, but they'll be okay. I want to make sure you're okay. She was your friend, after all. You lost a friend, and I understand that can be hard.
I'll admit that I miss her. A lot. But I know Soph misses her too and all.
Well, sure. And I care about both of you. You're both taking it hard, and for good reason. She's a wonderful dog.
Well, was a wonderful dog.
Just because she's in another place doesn't mean that she's any less wonderful, or not a dog for that matter.
I guess so. But I mean, she's not here, so I don't know.
Of course she is.
Very funny, Dad.
I'm being serious. Bernard, death is only a small passage. Elfie is just around the corner. You can play with her, laugh with her, do whatever you want. No, lad. The dead are never really gone unless we let them be. Keep Elfie safe in your heart. She will never leave you. Well, it'll need some polishing, but I think we're just about done here. Why don't you try her out?
But it's your chair.
Well, yes. But we worked on it together. Enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Bernard, aren't you going to have some cookies?
It's at your own risk.
Okay, it can't be that bad.
Well, come on. It's no secret that you were never the cook of the family.
Well, that's true, but I followed the recipe exactly. I think even your father would approve of this batch.
I'm kidding, Mom. They smell delicious. Have at it, Bernard. Live a little.
Dad's passing was hard for me and Soph, but I think it was even harder for Mom. When Dad passed away, she lost her life partner, her best friend, her confidant, her pillar. Soph and I tried our best to support her, but I could still sometimes see sadness in her eyes.
It's about time you showed up.
I am nothing if not predictable.
That's a fair point. Even after 16 years, always late.
Has it really been that long?
If you're counting the first time we got here and it was raining.
Of course I count that.
We didn't even fly it.
That was our first time meeting. Outside of school.
Our friend-iversary.
Yeah, that definitely counts.
Then yes, 16 years it is. Pass me the line, would you? You remember what to do next?
Nope.
Sure do.
What?
Ask you to do the rest.
That a boy.
You always need my help.
As I said, I'm nothing
if not predictable. Here, clip the swivel to the grommet.
Attach the what to the what?
I'm not doing all the work for you. I know you can do it, Bernard. We've done this every year for, what, 10 years now?
I thought it was 16.
Our friendiversary is 16 years. You only started assembling the kite 10 years. Looks like it's ready.
Thanks to you, as always.
What would you do without her?
Win strong today.
A good day for it.
It's always a good day with you, Emily. Whoa there!
Hang on! Listen.
What?
The leaves. They sound nice. Like they're making music.
I don't hear it.
Listen a little closer.
I hear them now.
It's beautiful. Quick, Bernard. I want to sketch the leaves while I still can.
Saw things, heard things others wouldn't. She was one of the many people that inspired me over the years. She liked to see the beauty and sometimes the strange in everything. Oh, I loved that. But others didn't. She was an outcast in school. The kids picked on her, called her weird, other unkind things. I stood up for her, but sometimes I feel like it wasn't enough and changed, became more reserved. That's why I felt so privileged to be with her on these days, when she was more her true self around me.
A little line here, a brush there, a little smudge. Have to rub it some more.
How's it looking?
Good. Almost there, just have to concentrate. Do you have to concentrate a lot?
What?
When you're writing. Do you have to concentrate a lot like I do when I'm drawing?
Yes, absolutely.
Not really.
Huh? Oh, something must have tripped.
All done.
Let me see. Emily, it's beautiful. You're so talented.
Take it.
Me?
Who else?
Yes, you. I want you to keep it as a memory of our summers together.
I'll keep it because it's so beautiful. But Emily, I wouldn't forget these summers for the world.
Growing older never got me wiser. No matter the age, I for Emily's help. When I didn't remember how to fly the kite, maybe, or when I needed some life advice. Yeah. Unlike myself, she was just like our kite, free as the wind. She always felt like an old soul, like she was always one step ahead of me. And I knew I could always rely on her.